Mark felt the weight of routine pressing down on him. Every day felt the same. He went to a job he didn't love, came home to a quiet dinner, and spent his evenings lost in distractions. Deep down, Mark knew he was capable of more. He had dreams once, but somewhere along the way, those dreams had faded. This is a story about Mark, but it's also a story about many of us. We get caught in the current of life, drifting further and further from the shores of our true potential. We settle for a life that's good enough, but deep down, a voice whispers that we were meant for more. This feeling of being stuck, of living a life half-lived, is a call to awaken the giant within us. It's a call to reclaim our power and design a life that truly reflects our values and aspirations. These thoughts, inspired by Tony Robbins in his book, Awaken the Giant Within, remind us that the power to shape our lives lies in the choices we make. Now, let's explore how mastering our emotions can lead to even greater transformation. The first step to awakening this giant is to recognize a fundamental truth. Our lives are shaped by our decisions. Every single day, we are faced with countless choices, big and small. Every choice, from the seemingly insignificant to the monumental, sets in motion a chain of events that determines the course of our lives. These decisions act like dominoes, each one influencing the next. Your decisions shape your destiny, I often say. This is a powerful realization. This is not just a motivational quote, it's a principle woven into the fabric of our existence. Think about it. The job you have, the relationships you nurture, the hobbies you pursue, the state of your health, all of these are outcomes of choices made, consciously or unconsciously. All of these are outcomes of choices made, consciously or unconsciously. Each decision, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture of our lives. If you're unhappy with an aspect of your life, it's not because of fate or circumstance. It's a result of the choices you've made. It's because of the choices you've made up to this point. Reflect on your past decisions and understand their impact. But here's the empowering part. You have the power to change your future. If our past choices have led us to where we are, our future choices can lead us to where we want to be. Embrace this power and make conscious, deliberate decisions to shape the life you desire. This brings us to the next crucial step, setting transformative goals. Too often, we set small, incremental goals that don't inspire us or push us to our limits. We aim for a slightly better job, a slightly bigger house, a slightly healthier lifestyle, thinking these small changes will bring us happiness. While there's nothing wrong with incremental improvement, it's essential to set goals that ignite a fire in our belly, goals that challenge us to grow and evolve. These are the goals that pull us towards the extraordinary, making us strive for something greater than ourselves. Think about what truly matters to you, what you are passionate about, and what drives you. What impact do you want to make on the world? How do you want to be remembered? What legacy do you want to leave behind for future generations? These are the questions that will lead you to your transformative goals, the ones that will truly make a difference in your life. For some, it might be starting a business that aligns with their passion, creating something new and innovative. For others, it might be dedicating their lives to a cause they believe in, making a tangible impact on their community. Whatever it is, your transformative goal should be so compelling that it pulls you out of your comfort zone and propels you towards your full potential, helping you become the best version of yourself. But setting goals is only part of the equation. To achieve anything significant, we must also master our inner world, our emotions. Emotions are powerful forces that can either propel us forward or hold us back. When we're ruled by negative emotions like fear, doubt, and anger, we sabotage our progress and limit our potential. On the other hand, when we cultivate positive emotions like love, gratitude, and joy, we create an inner environment that supports our growth and empowers us to overcome challenges. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean suppressing them or pretending they don't exist. It's about understanding their root causes, learning to manage them effectively, and harnessing their power to serve your goals. And how emotions shape our reality. Think about how different areas of your life are affected by your emotional state. When you're feeling confident and optimistic, your relationships thrive, your work performance soars, and you exude an energy that attracts positive opportunities. Conversely, when you're plagued by negativity, it seeps into every aspect of your life, creating conflict, hindering progress, and dimming your light. Mastering your emotions is not about becoming a robot devoid of feelings. It's about becoming the conscious architect of your inner world, choosing to focus on thoughts and beliefs that empower you, and learning to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of life with resilience and grace. Now let's talk about the power of habits. Our habits are the invisible architecture of our lives. They are the small, repeated actions we take every day that, over time, determine our outcomes. As the saying goes, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Think about some of the most successful people you know. What sets them apart is not necessarily superior talent or intelligence, but rather a relentless commitment to cultivating empowering habits. They make it a habit to prioritize their health, to continuously learn and grow, to nurture meaningful relationships, and to show up consistently in pursuit of their goals. Now that you know how it works, you might ask yourself, how do I begin to apply these principles and awaken the giant within me? So, to begin applying these principles and awaken the giant within you, it might seem daunting at first, but with a clear plan, you can achieve remarkable transformation. It starts with 3 simple steps. Steps that are easy to understand but powerful in their impact. First, identify one significant area of your life you want to change. Reflect deeply on what truly matters to you. It could be your career, your relationships, your health, or even your personal growth, or any other area that's not aligned with your full potential. Take your time to pinpoint this area. Next, set an inspiring goal for yourself in that area. This goal should ignite a fire within you. What do you want to achieve? Visualize your success vividly. Make sure your goal is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, relevant, and time-bound. These criteria will help you stay focused and motivated. Finally, create a daily habit that moves you towards that goal. Small, consistent actions lead to big results. This could be as simple as reading for 30 minutes each day if your goal is to expand your knowledge, or working out for an hour if your goal is to improve your fitness. Remember, every step counts. Or reaching out to 1 new contact per day if your goal is to build your network. Consistency is key. Stay committed and watch your potential unfold. Your journey begins now. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Don't get overwhelmed by the enormity of your goals or the thought of making drastic changes overnight. Start small. Focus on making progress one day at a time and celebrate your wins along the way. As you begin to implement these steps, you'll be amazed at the transformation that unfolds. You'll start to see yourself differently. Others will start to see you differently. And you'll begin to attract new opportunities that were previously invisible to you. The giant within you is waiting to be awakened. It's time to break free from the chains of limiting beliefs, self-doubt, and fear. It's time to step into your power, embrace your full potential, and create a life that truly lights you up. The journey won't always be easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But remember this, you are capable of far more than you can possibly imagine. Believe in yourself, trust the process, and never, ever give up on your dreams. The world is waiting for you to share your unique gifts and make your mark. Go out there and unleash your giant. Grab the thought and let it guide your journey.